A volcano rumbles and spews out molten rock, glassy cinders, and dense smoke. As shown in the drawing named Venus and Vulcan's Forge, ancient Romans thought that such eruptions happened when Vulcan, the god of fire, fueled his forge beneath the ground to manufacture weapons for the other gods. The products of volcanic eruption take three forms: lava flows, pyroclastic debris, and volcanic gases. Lava is molten rock that has extruded onto the Earth's surface. The melt that exists below the Earth's surface is called magma. When lava is solidified during or after eruption, volcanic deposits are formed. They freeze into ash, pyroclastic debris, and volcanic bomb. Sometimes volcanic deposits form turbulent avalanches of hot ash and rush down the flank of the volcano. Such an avalanche is called a pyroclastic flow. Unconsolidated deposits of pyroclastic grains that have erupted from a volcano are called tephra. Tephra is readily moved by water as a debris flow, which is lahars. Lahars move rapidly and look like wet cement. Most magma contains dissolved gases. Some bubbles freeze into the lava to create holes called vesicles. Volcanoes have characteristic features: a magma chamber, fissures and vents, craters, and calderas. Magma accumulates underground in a magma chamber, an open space or a zone of highly fractured rock that can contain a large quantity of magma. Magma rises through an opening or conduit to the Earth's surface and erupts to form a volcano. In some volcanoes, the conduit has the shape of a vertical pipe, whereas in others the conduit is a vertical crack called a fissure. With time, the solid products of eruption, such as lava and pyroclastic debris, accumulate around the conduit to form a mound or a cone. At the top of the mound, a circular depression called a crater develops during or after eruption. After eruptions, the center of the volcano may collapse into the large, partially drained magma chamber below, creating a caldera, a big circular depression with steep walls and a very flat floor. There are three different shapes of sub-area volcanoes: shield volcanoes, cinder cones, and stratovolcanoes. Shield volcanoes resemble a soldier's shield lying on the ground. They are broad and gentle domes. Cinder cones consist of cone-shaped piles of tephra. Cinder cones are symmetrical and have deep craters at their summits. Stratovolcanoes, also called composite volcanoes, are large and cone-shaped and consist of alternating layers of lava and tephra. Eruptions of lava occur along mid-ocean ridges, convergent plate boundaries, and continental rifts. Mid-ocean ridges are plate boundaries at which new seafloor crust forms. Most of the sub-area volcanoes on Earth lie on convergent plate boundaries. Convergent plate boundaries border more than 60% of the Pacific Ocean, creating a long chain of volcanoes known as the Ring of Fire. The rifting of continental crust yields different types of volcanoes. Volcanoes are natural hazards that have the potential to cause great destruction to humanity. Lava flows can bury roads, housing developments, and cars. Volcanic debris tumble out of the sky, smashing through or crushing roofs of nearby buildings, and can accumulate into a blanket up to several meters thick. Winds can carry fine ash over a broad region. Pyroclastic flows race down the flanks of a volcano at high speeds. The cloud caused by pyroclastic flows is so hot and poisonous that it can cause instant death to anyone caught in its path. And because it moves so fast, the force of its impact can flatten buildings and forests. When explosive eruptions occur in the sea, the blast and the underwater collapse of a caldera generate huge sea waves, tens of meters high. It is called tsunami. Volcanoes that are erupting, have erupted recently, or likely to erupt soon are regarded as active volcanoes. Those which have not erupted for 10,000 years are called dormant volcanoes. And those which were active in the past but have shut off entirely and will never erupt in the future are called extinct volcanoes. When we know a volcano is active, dormant, or extinct, we can determine the hazard that the volcano can cause and be ready for its explosion.